Will you marry me? No, I'm kidding. Absolutely not. Hey guys, what's up? This is CarbonDuck, and today welcome back to another video. And today it's a very special one. This is not gonna be a normal This is not gonna be a normal Minecraft mod showcase, as we are gonna be reviewing a lot of things today. And that mod is called Epic Fight. Epic Fight, in case you don't know, is a Souls-like combat immersive experience added into Minecraft. Though, in case you don't know what Souls-like is, it's basically combat that's very similar to Dark Souls, Bloodborne, or any of the Soul games that you may have heard of, Sekiro included. Whereas vanilla Minecraft has this long-run slapstick combat, Epic Fight ups the combat by giving it so many layers with different mechanics, with the weight system, the stamina system, high risk, high reward moves, almost sort of like a Souls game, or Souls PvP, or fighting game, pretty much. And while the animation isn't on par with some of the other mods out there, at least for the base version of the mod, it's actually no wonder that this mod actually is one of the core mods for most RPG mod packs, as from the mechanics to the large amount of skills that it provides, right down to the customization and data packs you can apply, allowing weapons from other mods to also have that Epic Fight compatibility to them. So today we're going to be going over some add-ons and other fun stuff that goes along with Epic Fight, not just to show off to you guys, but for those who know about Epic Fight and want to enhance their experience on it a little bit. So, without further ado, let's begin. Now, I know there's some very harsh claims when it comes to the animations of Epic Fight, so the first thing we're actually going to go over is the Epic Fight Resource Pack. I won't take too long explaining this, but pretty much it upgrades the ideal animation, the run animation, the jump animation, as well as even the base hand-to-hand combat or the unarmed combat, essentially giving a lot of weapons and attacks, as well as some of the regular animations and ideal animations, a lot more fluidity, style, and weight to them. But yeah, if you're looking for a basic visual upgrade for Epic Fight, I highly recommend this resource pack especially. There is, of course, a updated version of this that someone has edited and put into for the new animations and new weapons for it. So if you're looking for that, be sure to join their Discord, as their Discord not only has a plethora of just cool little teasers and whatnot as to what's going on with the development of this mod, but also some people that are posting some data packs that are not shy enough to show off what they made to help people enhance their experience more with this mod. So be sure to check that out. But since I recommended it, the only thing I will recommend is the simple rule that goes along with anything that involves this channel, and that is, don't be a dickhead. We now go on to the first add-on we got here, which is Epic ACG Weapons, or also known as the Epic SAO mod at one point. This mod is simply just based off of the SAO anime and a bunch of unique things about it. It's simply a more or less an RPG mod. I don't know what the ACG stands for, Alternative Cognitive Game? I don't know. I would say otherwise, but I feel like the acronym that I'm thinking of right now would get me demonetized. This mod hasn't been updated as well, but it is one of the gold mines when it comes to Epic Fight itself, as the add-on adds a little bit of that anime flair you're looking for. I know a lot of my people do love the animus and whatnot. Hentai shit out to Epic Fight, as it gives it more. It's actually one of the first mods that actually introduced the streak system that was soon to be added to Epic Fight. A nice little visual aspect to this, and not only does this mod just add weapons, it also adds a bunch of new mechanics. So of course you got a bunch of new weapons and whatnot. They got nice little streaks and whatever. Yeah, it looks nice. It even goes well with the Epic Fight resource pack. Yeah, that's great and all, but what is this mod really for? Well, for all those people, those Kirito fans and the Glomp Girl fans, I will actually assure you that there's actually more to this mod. You see, this mod also has a bunch of mechanics as well that goes along with it, from skills to even switching skills styles. From one instant, you can have a simple skill of Asuna's piercing blade, to another skill where you just go back to switching to the normal sword special skill. It's a very interesting concept, and I actually do wish that this is actually expanded on, and actually was one of the mechanics that could have been added to Epic Fight. Now, the one thing that the creator did say, though, is that they weren't really keen on animations, meaning that they weren't really good at it, but the effects are still there, and it looks kind of odd at times, but then again, this is Minecraft, where the uncanny could be beautiful. So single hand guard allows you to guard with one arm. Oh my god, it's crazy. It actually changes this nice little animation. However, that is not all that it could do. You do also have the rapier skill, which is a skill that allows you to wield the sword as more of a rapier style. So what this does it changes your moveset. Next thing we got here is the dual swords, which this actually upgrades the dual sword combat to have, well, the starburst combat. While it does look very rigidy, this is actually a lot better than what it used to be. Back then, this used to be fucking crazy fast. And now you can actually see what's going on. Well, that's the same. And actually, if you sprint attack, it'll actually do this little screen shatter effect, noting that you've done a very critical move called the Starburst Stream. Very famous enough to be known, even more famous than Gear 5, or even the Kamehameha. Look how many people I just made mad. That is how you know that I'm telling the truth. I do want to go over this one weapon real quick. Apparently, this is not also the anal blade. They also have a baseball bat, which I believe is being a work-in-progress weapon, as well as a scythe that's in this mod as well. But it actually does have its own moveset. And while I kind of see what they were going for, it still looks a bit, you know, finicky and whatnot. But the attempt is there, and I understand what they're going for here. Although the scythe does have its unique own slash effects, which are pretty fucking nice. There is, of course, the Sword of Destiny, which is a great sword that, well, it takes after the old great sword anime, or, yeah, the old great sword anime. There is, of course, the Destiny Gun, as it allows you to pop a cap in enemies. Or in this case, your mod showcase terrain. I'm going to leave that alone. Now, in order to make the Dark Repulsor, it's fairly simply easy. You need to get a shit crystal, and in order to get this, all you need to do is get 1 diamond and 1 netherite ingot to get a shit crystal. I'm not even kidding you. I didn't even write this mod, although I'm very proud of their creativity behind this. In order to get the elucidator, you either give 1 block of netherite and 1 shit crystal to get the elucidator, or you can, you know, just give 1 netherite ingot and you get the elucidator. You know, I would say, you know, a real man would go about his way to give a block of netherite to the elucidator. Think of it like this: Amazon cosplay versus Walmart cosplay. You're definitely gonna go for the Walmart one. Anal blade, pretty easy to make. 1 iron sword, 2 iron ingots on the bottom and left and top, and you're good to go. And next thing we got here, which is a fancy new weapon, which I actually do like a lot. This basically adds in, I fucking forgot her name. I almost said Ayaka. Yoimiya. And while you may have mixed feelings about Genshin Impact, come on, this looks fucking cool. The sprint attack, well, there's no really sprint attack. However, it does utilize a different way to use the bow, and dare I'd say, it is so nice to now have a bow that fits in well with Epic Fight, a ranged weapon especially. However, you could shoot it like a normal bow, and don't worry about arrows, as the bow has just infinity on normal. And in order to actually make this, all you need is 2 diamonds, 1 bow, 4 iron ingots, and 2 ender rods, and you get yourself the training bow, which is honestly a pretty good steal, considering that you get infinity off it. Granted, it's not, you know, infinite in durability. It is infinite when it comes to ammunition. And of course, the amazing thing about this is its special skill. That is get wrecked in Chinese, I believe. Maybe French. Also, by the way, the recommended version for this we're actually going to be using is Minecraft 1.18.2 and Forge 40.2.14. So if you are trying to add compatibilities to at least from these mods listed, I highly recommend the setup I have here, or if you are lucky with any others, feel free to let me know, or feel free to let everyone else know in the comment section down below. This mod is also very customizable, as well as Epic ACG also has these health bars, as you saw in the beginning. Granted, it can be laggy sometimes when there's a bunch of them. They also have like unique SAO death animations, reminiscent of the anime. And dare I'd say, a lot of the stuff here is fairly customizable. For instance, you can disable the sword trails, disable the Genshin voice for the bow, have the death particles or health bar. The customizability behind this is endless, so I highly recommend before you go look at or update your Epic Fight, go check out the Epic ACG mod if you haven't already. Now, for anyone with a legit copy of Adobe Premiere Pro or any Adobe Photoshop products, as well as a cracked Minecraft account, especially if you're a One Piece fan, then Epic Sanji, also known as Epic Pirates originally, is the mod for you. Simply put, all you need to do in order to get the fat blunt of Sanji is you need 6 paper in this order, 1 warped root, 1 crimson roots, and 1 dead bush. But this gives you the Sanji cigarette, and what this does, then you get to kick the crap out of people, really, which ultimately is basically an excuse to give you the breaker style from Yakuza. And it's amazing. You got your basic normals, which do a plethora of different types of kicks, especially that little spin kick. You got your sprint attack, which does a little pendulum kick towards your enemy. You got a jump attack that lets you do a multi-front flip into a little stomp on the enemy. Now, while that's great and all, and you still have Sanji's basic moveset that even has a little references to the anime even, you do, of course, have his more special ability. More specifically, his special skill. The Diable Jambu style. And what this does, this completely changes Sanji's moveset and allows you to inflict every hit with flames. All in all, a very stylish moveset that I think anyone that's even within or without the One Piece fans, the One Piece love, will actually enjoy this mod very much so. And that would be the end of it, except it's actually not, because there's actually 2 more skills, and these are going to be dictating whether this mod showcase ends or when this mod showcase fails, because these 2 skills have been known to crash me. So I'm going to try my best in order to... This is actually my first time exploring as to what these 2 skills do. So you got Conqueror's Hockey, which I'm sure many One Piece fans will probably be familiar with. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, yeah, it really does last for 1 minute, and it's actually pretty fucking cool. Although I want to try something right here. Now I can truly show off how terrifying I am with my spiritual pressure. Akaida Missile! The next move we got here is Armament Hockey. Press your sprint button and attack button at the same time to activate Armament Hockey. Now I believe this allows them to have the Stiffy and gives them the BBC perk. Oh, okay. Why are the after images way fucking cooler here than... Oh, I'm out of stamina. Ooh. Yep, 50% boost. That's actually really cool. I wonder what it actually looks like if I have this. That's cool. The next moveset we're going over. I saved this one for last as it's probably one of the coolest ones, but unfortunately, not exactly my favorite. Dual Great Swords is an amazing concept, however, like what is shown here, it doesn't really stick the landing for me, as the concept's great, but the moveset itself is, I don't know. Something about it is just kind of lacking a more intense approach as I imagined Dual Great Swords would be. But at the same time, to each their own. I'm pretty sure this does look pretty cool. You do have your normal attacks here, which pretty much dive into basically doing immense amount of damage. A jump attack that slams both things down. Sprint attack that basically just back headbutts the lower regions of your enemy. But that is pretty much it. That is Dual Great Swords in a nutshell. It's a pretty amazing moveset. I wouldn't say it's my best take on the Dual Great Swords, so I really hope that they actually do add more to it in the future. Since we're pretty much coming into the new year pretty soon, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of brief overview of the coolest Epic Fight add-ons that I actually very much enjoyed and really hope they do get an update for this new updated version of Epic Fight. And while we may have to leave some stuff behind, considering that a lot of it's not updated, it is a pretty nice look back at some of the add-ons that we kind of wish were added and updated and give some attention and traction to them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and whatnot. And that pretty much concludes all the add-ons so far that are coming out, or that are been out this year. Except one more. One more that I have been concepting for about 2 months, and totally not using an excuse for my hiatus. Please enjoy.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost.
Let's settle this.
Dante.
Dante.
Dante.